Yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah. Come on with this talk show here. I can't tell.
You got it though.
No, this is just okay. What we gonna do before I get my hair done tomorrow? Okay, thanks, Manny. I'll take this wig real quick. Thank you. Do you see it on my thigh? Okay, so share it in the Saved in the City group. Oh yeah, you can do that, and then go. Oh, what? That's weird. Go back. You can do share the page. That's fine. And then, oh yeah, there it is. Saved in the City, and then post. Yep. And then you can also copy the link, and then just get out and go to the Saved in the City page. Hey, Manny. Look, Manny, Manny, I got on my talk show hair because of you. Hey, friend. Yes. Be sure to share this with your friends and family. You guys do not want to miss this. This morning, we are going to be talking about dating with children. It's going down. I know it's early in the morning. Go get you some coffee. Get ready because it's going down. You guys can share it too if you see it on your Facebook thing.
Ready?
Yes.
I guess 30 seconds.
Okay. Good morning, Iberia. What's up, Milwaukee and the world? Welcome to another episode of Saved and the City right here on WKJJ WPJQ 101.3 FM with your girl, Iberia. Yes, it's me, live and in living color. How y'all feeling out there? This one is early in the morning, but you listening, whether you're listening on Facebook or you're listening on the radio or you're listening online at www.ikjjradio.org. We absolutely appreciate you here at the station and definitely right here on Saved and the City. Be sure to like me on Facebook at Saved in the City. Join my groups on Facebook to stay connected so you can watch live and engage and just, be a part of the whole movement. Follow me on Instagram at Saved in the City, on Twitter at Saved_in_city. And if you like what you're hearing, please spread the word to your friends and family to tune in. I could absolutely use your support. And also, our website is up and running. And so if you missed any of the past shows, and you can definitely catch them right there at www.savedandthecitymke.com. Again, that's www.savedandthecitymke.com. Shout out to our weekly sponsor, Mima's Gourmet Delights, who also happens to be my mama. Make sure if you got a sweet tooth or a taste for anything that's Southern style, desserts, caramel cakes, chocolate cake, all kind of cakes and everything we don't need all the time, but we can use some of the time. Just visit www.mymimas.com. Again, www.mymimas.com to place your order today. Shout out to Press Play Makeup. What's up, Manny L. Banks? Shout out to him for beating my face the other day. I had to host an amazing event with Daniel Harris. Shout out to Daniel, who just released his second album. I think we can say album. I can't remember. I think Sean Hinton told me I could say album. That's still relevant today. It feels like it's really played. But anyway, he released his second album, and Manny had me together. And so he actually is offering a special for the summer. It's a full face beat for only $40. Yes, only $40. I'm telling you guys, if you go to Mac, and he uses Mac products, go anywhere, you're paying at minimum $50. $50 to $60. That's minimum. For some of the higher end, $75 to even $100, $125 for a face bead, full face bead, not just eyes. So if you mention Saved and the City, you will get the discount. Just call Manny at 414-519-8822. Shout out to Luminosity Enterprises LLC for all of your marketing support. Afeni Grace and Michaela Farmer for holding me down right here in the studio. And to, of course, all of my supporters. Y'all, I can't do this without you. Thank you so much for all that you do. Just listening, coming into my inbox. I appreciate you more than you know. Now, the topic at hand. Yes. We've been talking for the whole month about various forms of dating. We talked last week to power singles, folks who are alpha males and alpha females in her whole and complete all by themselves, and then you trying to date them. And so, one of the things that I said last week is that sometimes wholeness can be intimidating to someone who's broken. And that's not necessarily your fault or any of your business. So you go ahead with your whole self. And so we've been just talking about all different types of things. And so today I thought this would be a great topic to continue the monthly discussion and talk about dating with children. Whether you're someone who actually has children and you're dating, or you're someone who's single and deciding whether or not you want to date somebody with kids. And I don't have kids, so I had to bring on some other folks to join me in the conversation today, and I'm so excited to have each one of them here. And so what I'm going to introduce them. You guys on Facebook can see them already, these amazing, beautiful people. I said, y'all sharp this morning. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, y'all here. They're like, okay, and when do we come in? Yes. No. So we got Dominique Primus. I shouldn't even tried it. That's my sister girl this morning, and of course Montreal Kane. We're going to talk to him in a minute. But Dominique, why don't you start out by just telling the people a little bit about who you are, what you do, and just kind of what your walk has been, dating, being single, or maybe you're not single. I don't know, John, you might be married? I didn't know, because people have been sneaking up with these weddings lately, and then with children. Go ahead, jump on in.
Well, my name is Dominique Primus. First and foremost,
Primus.
Yes, Primus. I'm a woman of God.
A servant. First and foremost.
Yeah, I'm a servant. I'm a mother, as you all know, and I just am a community advocate.
That's you pretty. Come on with this headpiece. I like it.
Education-wise, my background is education. I was in schools for a period of time and realized that teaching wasn't it. I wanted to address the root issues. And so many youth organizations, but I was like, okay, who's reaching the parents? So I started my own organization, Empower for Purpose, which is, you say, yeah, you look so interested.
I am. should I not be?
Which is just working one-on-one with parents. So it's getting to the root issues. A lot of the children are the way that they are due to the parenting, and it's not a fault or a blame issue. It's we need to be hands-on, collaborate, connect, and teach and work together with our parents, and that's a big thing that's lacking. Because the youth are still going back home to these broken homes and facing these issues, or they are the parents in the home due to whatever situation it may be. So that's my part.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't wait to we kind of get into some of the juicy stuff, because it's an amazing sense that you have in understanding the importance of connecting with these parents and children and showing them how to kind of properly navigate this system and just life in itself. So I appreciate you for what you do. Also, joining the panel discussion today is Montreal Kane, who is definitely no stranger to Saved in the City. In all honesty, I wouldn't even be to this point without the support and help of Montreal in the beginning stages of Saved in the City. So I'm so appreciative of all that you've done and your contributions here, and just for even being able to share your morning with me this morning. And we got his baby. I wish I could have him. We got his baby right here with us, because that's a thing. He has to be. He's a part of Montreal's life. So I'll let Montreal kind of share a little bit more about what he does. If you don't know, if you don't know Montreal, where you been? And then also, it's kind of where you are with things in life right now.
Good morning.
Yes, come on, male boys.
Montreal Kane. I'm enjoying this time in the studio. Thank you for having me here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in business-to-business marketing, graphic design, and advertisement. Vice President of Wavy Records, marketing director at Pastor P's. I've been teaching and working with kids for about 8 years now. So I love young people. It's a passion of mine, and of course, I'm a very proud father.
Yeah, but yes, come on for the short and sweet and to the point. So let's jump right in. Dating with children. So I mean, y'all got you got who what you do, which is amazing. But so how do we? Let's just jump right in. How do we begin the process? Because you like women, right?
Absolutely.
And you like men.
Yes.
Right. Are you single?
Yes.
And you single.
Yes.
So what's the process? Walk us through it.
You can go first.
Right.
Don't be scared.
I mean, the biggest thing is understanding what you want. Understanding what you want and understanding what you don't want. Being transparent about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having some dates to get to know each other and have that conversation. But if you know it's not gelling right away, cut it short.
Right, but when it comes to, I guess I get that part in itself. But when you do, okay, I don't even have children. I feel like I have a lot to say, and maybe this will kind of jog, the thing. I feel like if I had a child, that the process for dating would be completely different than if I didn't. You know what I mean? Because right now it's like, okay, if I like them, cool. Okay, I might can do this. But when it comes to inviting somebody else into my life, and I know, like for instance, Montreal. Like he has days set aside, like Sunday don't mess with him, literally SON day, because it is, it is designated to his child, and to the betterment of that union. So like, how do you begin that choice to say this is the person I can bring around my kid, or not, And is that a sacrifice to you because you really don't, you know what I mean?
It is. So from a woman's standpoint, and then being a woman of God, I am looking. Well, not looking, but I know I am a wife.
Yes.
So I'm not looking for just dating and games and friends, and with having 2 sons that are African American.
Yes.
And in this world that we live in, and just raising them the way that I am raising them, there needs to be a certain standard that man has to add to our household.
Right.
So he has to be a man of God. For me, have a relationship with Christ. I look at his moral stand based, like, it's not just me.
Yeah.
So I can't date selfishly.
Right. That's good.
I can't do that
That's
anymore.
good.
And
That's good.
a lot of women, I don't agree with introducing everyone to your children, but when you feel that it's going somewhere, or you are thinking about courtship or whatever that standpoint is, before you get there, you need to add the children in that situation and equation. I weigh heavily on my children's thoughts. I mean, they know.
Do you tell people right away that you have kids?
Right away. It's not anyone that knows me know that I have children.
Yes.
It's not a secret at all.
Yes. Jump on in, this is a conversation.
Hey man, Transparent Wednesday.
Yes, I love it. That's where I want to go.
I absolutely.
Take off these masks.
I'm not shy, and I keep it 100.
100.
You know,
and I
so
know you can talk to. Go ahead.
Depending on how it goes, I actually feed off of him. So if I get to a place where I feel there's progress, I'll walk away and I'll let him do the work. My son takes care of a lot of light work for me. He's saying, Dad,
Yes.
I'm not.
But how soon though? You know what I mean?
So here's the thing: it's really based on your discernment, right? It's an internal thing. Mm-hmm. There could be somebody I'm like, they're never going to be my son. I can be talking to them for 3 months.
True.
And I don't get that vibe for them. Are you good for me, or are you good for the family?
Are you concerned?
Yes.
Like, that's good. Come on in here. But here's my concern though. Like, if I feel like, again, if I had children, my concern would be, I don't want my child to see numerous men coming in and out of my life. Even if it seems like, oh, this is a cool person. My kid ain't gonna have a bunch of uncles. Uncle this, uncle like, like I don't know.
So I'm a new age parent.
Okay.
And one of the things that I've been extremely transparent with people about is there's only so much you can shelter your child from. So you have Facebook, you got YouTube,
True.
You got all this crazy stuff on TV. So it's not like it used to be, where regular scheduled programming was censored. It's not like that. They don't even tell you if it's PG-13 anymore. So having realistic conversations about what's going on is important. Not just talking about bringing someone in, but maybe why did someone leave? I have real conversations with myself.
That's so
like
good.
Like family type meetings.
Yeah, and I think you've done that live.
Yes.
So you do that. So what's the results of that? And so what's some of the things that you guys talk about? Because the thing is, like, how far do you go?
It sets the tone.
Do you say, oh, they cheated on me? Oh, I caught them in the bed with the, you know what I mean? That's too much.
No, I think a lot of it depends on your
transparent.
relationship with your children. It depends on their age. I'm very transparent with my children. I don't go into details of that matter, but I do keep it very honest, and real, and transparent with my children. They're 10 and my 12-year-old's about to be 13, so they are seeing, they are hearing, and they like, okay, Mom. They asking me like, why you not dating? My oldest son said, Mom, is your husband at church or at work or at home? Because that's the only places that you go. So children are seeing
they see
things, and it's not about bringing all these different people into their life, because depending on who you are, you're not even going to attract certain things.
This is true.
It's just
very true.
But your children should be a part of that process.
I wonder if it's different though, because I mean, you're seasoned in a couple different ways in your life, you know, because maybe you've been through some things, whatever. But you know, maybe even to the newer, like, millennial parent who might be 22 years old or 21 years old, has a kid not with that person anymore, you know, so maybe they're not necessarily even looking for a husband at this point, you know. So then, like, how do you begin, you know, it always sounds so simple, like, no, I'm only gonna, but I think it really kind of depends on where you are in the situation. Do you agree?
I do. It depends on who you are. So one thing, like I say, with parenting, I feel like it's the same with dating. There is no manual to this. What works for me may not work for you. We both are women of God, but your expectations, what you desire, like you said, you don't have children. Things are completely different. A woman with a child, her expectations could be totally different. What she wants, what she desires, what she needs could be totally different than what I need.
I think it also might depend on how many kids you have, you know, because I got these 7 kids and I'm trying to date. Like, that's a whole different situation, y'all. Oh my God. So we're actually going to go to our first song break, and this is actually a song which is really cool. It's called So Proud, and it was written, produced, sang, all kind of stuff by the one and only Montreal Kane, and he said that, tell us a little bit about what this song means to you.
Big shout out to the Wavy Gang.
Big shout out to the Wavy Gang.
Music was produced by Wavy
Hey,
Gang.
Eddie.
I did write the song. It's basically just talking about my perception of dating, right?
Yeah.
How I look at dating. What is it that I want to see in a woman, and then what are some of the obstacles you have to go through to find that?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to that first song, Mike. So Proud. Let's do it. But they don't know. Hey. Oh, there it is. I can hear. We can hear it. Oh, you know what? Because it's really low. It's like a little piano thing in the beginning. Because I know the first time you sent it to me, I was like, what am I listening to? Yeah, it takes a second, and then the beat drops. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Oh no, we're gonna come back.
I mean, not the camera, the laptop.
It is?
Oh, it must have been. You must have moved it. It's fine.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all good?
Yeah.
I need y'all to be live. We're gonna flow. Conversation, jump over me, add questions, ask me a question. So sometimes it takes a second to warm up, but it's good. It's good. What's up, Sean? Sean Hidden said, "What's up, Kane?" Oh, you already said hi back. Yes, I forgot you be on it. What's up, Charlie, Eddie, John Daniels? Yay! What's up, William, Ted? Arletta, Javonica, you here? Marlon, we see you. Nina, Antoine, my brother. I should have brought you on too, Antoine. I have you one of these days. Latoya, how you doing? Sharice, Melvin. We see y'all. Kimberly, Angela Hunt, yes. Desiree, Nicole Watson, Scott. I'm shouting y'all out this morning. While we're playing the song out, guys, make sure that you check. We'll do the Word Up challenge. Why not? And I'll mention it again when we go back on air. Hi, Mario. Mario J. Brown. I can't wait to get this free song you about to give out. I'll play. I'm gonna play it on Save the City. Send it to me.
You better not give a quit style.
I know. I was like, you about to quit, but you know, artists. Yes, I be like, I do it all for your glory. That song blesses me.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna tell you a secret,
That's
Mario.
Just the season.
It's the season where a lot of artists go there.
Yeah.
Sarita Campbell retires every 2 years. So I'm just saying, Mario. I'm gonna let you go through your phase.
Yeah, what God gave him is a gift to be given away. We need that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, 30 seconds. Dang, that was good.
40.
Yeah, I was when you sent it to me, I would have, asked right away, but I thought he was still like I didn't know it was for public consumption just yet.
It's not, but you get it first.
Ooh, I gotta let him know it's an exclusive.
July 27th.
Yeah. Okay.
I love your energy. That's all. Your energy.
Yes, go there all the way. That's what we're doing.
That's who you are.
Keep it real, yeah. And we are back. We are locked live and in living color right here to Saved in the City each and every Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on 101.3 FM. We do this. Yes, we got the Energy Live. I'm your morning coffee. That's all you need. Just tune into Iberia on Saved in the City.
Come on,
every Wednesday. Come on,
right?
Coffee. Yeah, black coffee. Straight. No sugar, no cream. Give it to you strong. Okay, what? Okay, that was a group I used to have back in the day. It's all good. So guys, listen, we are talking about dating with children, and it's not an easy thing. You know what I mean? We keep it real cool and calm, but it can get pretty crazy. Now, I'll quickly kind of jump in with the single person with no kids perspective of the matter. For me, it's been really challenging. Personally, I do want children, but I really am not interested in dating somebody with kids. It's just, that's a really difficult thing for me. And I had to really get to the core of that and say, what was that issue? And that's hard to keep real, especially because a sister getting a little older. And so the men have children. A lot of the men have children. But the issue really, when I got to the core of it, I said, is it the kid? It's not. I'll be loving the babies. It be the drama that come with it.
Because I'm a woman with children.
Yes.
Too, and I don't want a man with a whole lot of children either.
Yeah, but and that's the thing. I mean, and it's not. Again, I think it depends. I think it's a case by case scenario because I don't want to be the person. And that's the thing. People try to make it seem like you have to have. I don't want to say ownership. But the kid becomes your kid.
They do.
I have a problem with that. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. I don't want the kid to be my son.
I'm married. I was married and divorced, and
I
my
can be
ex-husband had
Iberian,
a child as well. And it becomes one, and everything from that person's
I guess
past,
I don't feel like I want to
with,
play mother. You see,
everything I didn't deal with.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
y'all
came
have
together.
to know, yes.
It's like I don't want to play the mother role. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What
It's
if
like
the kid just turns out to be awesome?
no, I love the kids, but and I guess my whole thing is
When
I don't want to be in.
You're adding to that child's life.
As long as that person understands, I think it again depends on God. Transparent moment. So, I had a situation. Hopefully, this person is not watching right now. But I had a situation. Child, this is what I do. Keep it up. Okay, like I was trying to date a guy with a child, and not. Here's the thing. I'll say it like this: children over 18, I'm cool because they're on their own. But I was trying to date the guy, and he said, okay, I'm about to go. They're going to take care of the kid or whatever. And they called the kid Brandy Jr. And I was like, and mind you, like it is very, very new in the situation. And for me, I was like, I felt very forced. All of my signals was like, oh, I can't do this and I've never even met the kid before. I'm like, to me, it felt like an insult to the mother. Like, if I had a kid, don't be calling some girl you just dating my kid junior. Like, I had a serious issue with that. So my concern, I think it really is not so much with, it's like, let it ease on me. Don't make me feel like I'm the mama. You know what I mean?
My concern with a lot of the
y'all think, is that terrible?
families is more of like the discipline and not discipline does not mean putting your hand on children. That's not the only form of discipline or positive redirection. But that is an issue that needs to be discussed and talked about, not only with your significant other, but how does that other mother or father feel about that?
I think that's the issue I have.
That brings in a lot.
I think it's more than the kid. I love the children, but it's like when I have to deal with this mother, you know, like how do you begin that relationship? Because I've seen that. I've seen these blended families, and you got the mama and the new wife, y'all kicking it, running together, and y'all best friends. I can't imagine that.
50, or maybe 50.
Yeah. Does anybody else have something to say?
Absolutely.
Jump in anytime. Like, you absolutely can talk over me, because I will go, and you will never have a break in.
It's all about the standard. It's
Okay.
all about the standard. Number one, there's some dominant roles in every relationship, right? So if you want peace, let mama know that she's mama. Let mama know you're not trying to be mama, right?
Yes.
And always pay respect to mama. It's just like when you go to church, I give honor to God, who's the head of. Give honor to the mother that created these children, and it can alleviate a lot of that stuff.
Now, I love that. But
For me-
what about when the mother of the children don't want to give honor to you? That's where I have the problem.
So here's the thing, right?
And then the kid don't want to give honor either, and so then you trying to fight your way into somebody else's family.
Or the child just caught in the middle, and if whatever the parent is teaching, that's what the child is acting. So it's like that counter reaction. So we're teaching this one thing or showing this, and then they go back home, and the mother or the father is saying this, doing this. So then it's like that constant relearning and retraining every time you come into your household.
Technology allows you to be CSI these days, right? And everybody doesn't see CAP and all that other stuff. It's too many opportunities to do research. I'm not saying be picky, but there should be some qualifying questions up front.
Yes.
How is your relationship with your children's parent?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, these are conversations.
Do you
I have
pay
on
child
the day.
support?
I mean,
or
this-
we
this
gonna
is
be
important.
trying to go on a vacation and then we can't because all your wages have been garnished.
That's
Like
not
that's
personal right there.
no, it's not. But I just could imagine. Like that's what I think about. Like, well, it may be a little personal, but it.
And knowing that when you get married, that debt becomes yours.
Yeah.
All of that.
That is what I thank you. That I couldn't get it out, but that's exactly what I'm saying because I see the big picture. Oh my God, it's getting good. But we're gonna go to our next song, and then we will be back with Montreal and Dominique to talk a little bit more. Let's go to the next song, Mike. Oh my God, it's going down. Rochelle said, "Love conquers." Yes. All right, guys.
Love it.
There we go.
But then they gotta be careful with that too, because love is a choice. It's a decision.
Baby, love is a choice. We about to talk. So
Love
this
is
one,
not a
I need
feeling.
you guys to move out just for a little bit, and then we're gonna have Miss Charlotte. Hey, Miss Charlotte. Sorry you had to stand up, darling.
With her gorgeous self.
Yes.
I'm gonna take some quick photos.
They're gonna be at the end. They're gonna be all the way to the end, so I'll just wait. But Charlotte, we can get right away because I don't know if she has to. Where do I normally, Michaela? Do I normally sit on that side when I do the? I can't remember that. I sit on this side, right? Right.
Yes. Take some of that water.
Yes. So Charlene, you are gonna be right over in here.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, that's oh no, my water's not here. Okay. Charlene, oh you can go right over there. All the way over. Yes, it's gonna be the two.
Okay.
Yay! We are live. Yeah, I don't mind the older kids because they do what they want to do.
You said grown though.
Yes, I said the grown kids. Ooh, baby, they grown.
So you
Now
said-
this one, this is a whole different breed right here. This one right here.
But see,
That's my heart. But
that's attributed to parenting.
Yes.
So that's attributed
This-
to the kind of person.
I just
that
feel
you're
like you should teach a class, Montreal, like, cause
Yes.
MJ is everything, and I'm seriously not just saying it. Like I'll be like, oh, what MJ doing today? All right.
Ready for a photo?
I love the way
Oh,
you ask
okay.
questions.
We can lean in. How much? 1 minute.
He's like, you know what you said. What angle you coming from, Dad? Thank you.
They can use this chair if you guys want to use this chair while we're waiting. You can pull it out, yeah. So hi. Oh, you got headphones. Okay, headphones for you. And so I love you.
love you too.
I feel like it's been forever
I
since
know.
I seen some people over. I love Miss Charlotte, y'all. Yes. So I'm gonna do something called church announcements.
Okay.
And then after that, I will introduce you and we'll talk about all the stuff you do at Urban Underground.
Everything.
Yeah, I can hear it. And we are locked live right here each and every Wednesday to Saved and the City right here on 101.3 FM with your girl Iberia. I hope you guys have been enjoying this amazing topic. We've been talking about dating with children, keeping it 100% real. You know, I'm not saying that my mind wouldn't change, but I'm just saying from the experiences, unfortunately, that I have, it has not been the most pleasant, you know, as being a single person without children. And I think I might actually, you know, we'll talk about that when we come back with Montreal and Dominique, because I'm about to go in, but we're going to do church announcements. Yeah, so guys, if you guys have a community happening or events or anything like that you want me to announce on the radio, I will announce it at no charge to you. Just mail me, don't mail it to me, child. Email it. Email me your flyer or community happening to savedandthecitymke@gmail.com. Again, that's savedandthecitymke@gmail.com. Now, there are some stipulations to it, and I've had some people bite my head off because of it. Now, we talk about real topics here, but this is a faith-based kind of a show, so there are certain things that I'm not promoting. So if it's like your club event, I have some casino events that people sent me, and although that might be cool, don't be mad if I can't announce it just on this show. I might come, but I can't announce it. I'm kidding. All right, let's get right into your church announcement. Join Dr. Cheryl Moore as she begins her 6-week women's summer book study beginning Wednesday, July 12th. So it's already started, but it's happening, I think it's every Wednesday if I'm not mistaken, and that's 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And they say join her as she walks through the book, Get Over It and On With It, How to Get Up When Life Knocks You Down by Michelle McKinney Hammond. There will be an insightful book study for sharing and growing. This book club session is open to everyone. Contact Dr. Cheryl Moore for more information at cheryl@kmg-wi.org. Sessions will meet at the Kairos International Christian Church, 2429 West Hampton Avenue. We'll be sure to share these events in the group right after the show. Also, Faith Walkers Milwaukee. This actually is a group that I began with Be Great Ministries. So if you want to stay fit or get fit, that's what I'm trying to do, child. Help us out here. Join us Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. Mondays, 5:30 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 p.m., and Fridays, 5:30 a.m. On Mondays and Fridays, we're at the McKinley Marina, and on Wednesdays, we're down at Bayshore Mall, walking and getting fit. It says if you're looking to increase your faith and get in control of your weight, then this group is for you. Yes, definitely join us with Faith Walkers. Also, back to school. Tracy Dent sent this to me. This is happening on Friday, August 11th and 12th. And this is presented by Voices Against Violence Coalition and Peace for Change Alliance. And it looks like it's drop-offs for school supplies. And there's a sleepover for education. So I'll make sure I put this in our group. So basically, they're asking for monetary donations and school supplies. All donations will be donated to MPS School with Youth in Need. Also, if you're just looking for something to do outside this week, Jazz in the Park. Go down there, enjoy yourself. Featuring Christopher's Project. That's what's going down this Thursday at 5 p.m. At Jazz in the Park. And then the last event for today is it's a free event hosted by Lakeisha Russell. July is Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't know if you guys knew that. And it's saying come out and learn about ways to close the gap. And the GAP stands for Guaranteed Advocacy Promise. Through this event, you will have the guarantee of obtaining information about mental health with the African American community and its gaps in the areas of stigmas, treatments, signs, and symptoms. This is happening on Wednesday, today, 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. at the Capitol Library, 3969 North 74th Street, right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Refreshments will be served along with raffle prizes. And then also, if you guys haven't checked out Oasis Fresh Fruits groceries, make sure you get down here, try some of these collard green turkey egg rolls. I had some the other day. They were to die for. I bought a watermelon from over there. Yes, I was real black, and it was amazing. I tore into it. It was absolutely amazing. So make sure you check out Oasis Fresh Foods. It's right here next to the station. Come say hi to us. We'd love to see you down here. Now is one of my favorite parts of the show, where I have an opportunity to shine light on someone amazing doing great things right here in our community. And Charlene Moore, she ain't new to this thing. She's been, just out here hitting the pavement and grinding forever. So I'm so excited to have her here with me today. Charlene, you here?
Yes. Good morning. Good
Come
morning.
on with this is the energy. Yes. Good morning. Oh my God. So why don't we? I can go on and on. I've been talking for a minute. So I would love for you just to share with the people who don't know about Urban Underground. This is you're the co-founder and director of that organization. Tell them a little bit more about that, what you do, and some of the other things you do in the city.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, good morning to the listening audience, and Iberia, thank you so much for inviting me on the show. Definitely quite an honor. So just a little bit about Urban Underground. Some people still know about it, some people don't. So Urban Underground is a youth leadership organization that focuses on social justice and advocacy. So, Milwaukee is a very unique place. We're living in a city that has so many unique challenges. And a lot of times when our young people grow up, they're like, you know what, if I have the opportunity to leave, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. And we're like, no.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of them say.
And it's
okay to leave. The adults say it though.
There's probably more adults that are like, look, I'm gone.
Right.
And
we need you.
And it's okay to leave, but we want you to leave, get some knowledge, get some experience, and come back and change the city. So Urban Underground was built on the premise that, we need to utilize young people's talents, their gifts, their God-given gifts, to be able to change the conditions of this community.
Yes.
And what better than using the knowledge and the capacity and the energy of young people in order to do that. And so Urban Underground was bred out of involving young people as those change makers to be able to transform the city that we live in.
Oh my God. And so you better say it. So what was your draw? I mean, obviously, but you have to have a certain connection to young people to be able to work with them, because this is that a lot of people are like, I want to mentor you, and they think it's something that you can start, pick up, and then put down. Some of these kids are going to be with you for the rest of your life. So what was your connection to working with youth?
Yes. So I first started out working at the YMCA, North Central YMCA at the time on 12th and Garfield before it was newly built into what is now North Side YMCA, and I started working with young people there. I got my first job as a swim instructor, and I did day camp, and I loved working with not only children but my peers. And when we started, we were the founding members of the at the time it was called Leaders Club. It's now called the Teen Achievers Program, but we were the founding members of that particular program, and we were like, what? We could do stuff. We were the treasurer, the secretary, the president, and the vice president. We were given the opportunity by other adults to say, no, you all lead.
Yeah.
We're here for guidance. We're here for support. And I think that's really what opened my eyes to, whoa, young people can really be impactful and really do things if adults will only allow us to do that. And so that was one of our huge starts. And my now husband, Reggie Moore, is the other co-founder of Urban Underground. He now works for OVP, the Office of Violence Prevention, and we started the organization, and it was, it was God's anointing that allowed us to continue to do what we do, because you mentioned, some people want to mentor, but you have to have a heart for it.
Yeah.
Because these young people will be with you essentially for the rest of your life.
Yes.
I'm actually going to this weekend. One of my young people had since moved to Atlanta, and he said, Miss Charlene, he's getting married, and he was just like, you have to come. And I said, baby, I will be there, because he was so committed to the organization that that's the least I can do is to give back to him in that way. But we make sure that we continue to, after they leave the program, we continue to support them throughout their adulthood.
Talk about dating with children. Like you date Miss Charlene Moore, you getting a whole slew. I love it. You said now married?
Yes.
So
yes,
are you
so
recently
Reggie,
married?
No,
Oh,
child.
okay.
I've been married to Reggie for like 14 years.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. I love it. You know, I be trying to get a little dish on the side. Want to do it? I was like, a little extra. Anyway, okay. So Charlotte, okay. So tell the people some of the current initiatives that you have and how people can connect with you and support the mission of Urban Underground.
So please, if you want more information, please go out and check out our website, urbanunderground.org. But some of the new things that we've been working on, we've been delving more into the juvenile justice arena. So we've been working with a coalition called Youth Justice Milwaukee. And you can check that out online as well. But we wanted to make sure that we saw a gap in incarceration of young people. We really want to shut down Lincoln Hills and Copper Lakes, which are youth prisons. And we want to bring those families closer to home. Communities cannot thrive when we're setting up systems that are not supporting their development and their well-being. So young people that do something wrong, which we all have, right? We all have done something wrong, but our system has been set up where, you know, it's black and brown kids that are being locked up. And they're not only being locked up, they're treated poorly, and they're 4 hours away from their families. So we're saying, you know what, we need to look at how we correct young people differently. We all need a little bit of correction, even as adults.
Yeah, but it's always the way.
There's definitely a way to do it. So we've been into that arena more often, and we have a variety of different partners, the ACLU, True School, just a variety of different partners that have been working with us around this initiative and around other things that Urban Underground have done in the past. But our goal is to make sure that we're providing opportunities that young people sit at the table. We not only sit here and talk about young people, but that they sit at the table to make decisions and to, you know, make sure they're part of that change. Yes, absolutely. We have to.
So contact information, how can they reach you? Website,
absolutely.
Where are you located?
Yeah. So again, folks can reach us at Urban Underground, spelled just like it sounds.org. You could reach us directly. You could call our office, 414-444-8726. Or you can email us at info, I-N-F-O, at urbanunderground.org. We love to connect with community, no question. You know, if we can't help you, we'll support you in finding someone that can, because, you know, God didn't build our world so that we could operate it in alone. He built us as community. So, you know, when our parents thank us profusely for helping them, I say, no, this is our village. This is what we were designed to do. This is what we're supposed to do. So, you know, I appreciate it, the thanks, but this is what community is built for. Something that I can do, I need to, hey, Montreal, look, I need you to help me around something. I got you, Charlene. You know, this, Dominique, I need you for something. I got you, Charlene. This is our community, and we have to get back to community. I think we've strayed from that so much that our community has looked the way it is that we don't even talk to our neighbor. We look at young people walking down the street and we shudder. Hey baby, how you doing today? I don't need to know you, but I need to show you love. I need to show you that I'm here. I need to show you that I'm not afraid of you. Okay? And that's what we have to get back to. So the listening audience, if you all do anything today, if y'all see a young person, if y'all see an adult, anybody, just, hey brother, hey sister, hey baby, how you doing? And keep it moving. It could be that simple as somebody speaking. We have to get back to building community.
I'm ready for TV shows, so I can say, give it up.
Let's
give it up for Charlene Moore. I love it. Oh my God, Charlene, thank you so much for all that you do. I do not take it lightly. I see you, sister, out there, and so that's why I wanted to bring you on the show today, just to say, pat you on the back and say, keep going. We love you here. Keep doing what you do. We need you in the city, and you truly are a Milwaukee treasure. Let's go to that next song. Yay. Mike, let's go. Yes. Oh my goodness, no, it's so fine. I just, and I love that you're passionate about what you do. You know what I mean? Because kids need to feel, they have to feel. They can pick up on your energy.
Yes.
You just doing it to say that you supported them, or are you really in the trenches
Absolutely.
with them?
That's
I love it.
That's it. Thank you.
Y'all need to know this one.
Love y'all.
Yes. Perfect. So did we get the photo? We got the photo earlier, right? Okay. So then back to the same seats, guys. Oh.
Can I get a photo with these folks?
Yeah.
Before you jump back in?
Oh yeah.
Look.
How long is the song?
Look, these amazing.
3 minutes. Okay. Michaela, can you take it with your phone? Oh. Perfect.
Now I'm about to
It's
say,
hot up here. Ooh, I love Charlotte. I do.
Fire, I love it. Yes.
Hey y'all. Hey Marco. Y'all, for people in the St. Louis area, y'all need to connect with DeMarco Davidson. Thank you. All right. Running for Congress. How can we donate? Put your thing up there, Marco.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Charlotte.
Look, I'm gonna tune in once I get
Yeah, right. Share.
Yes.
We getting back together, y'all. What time is it, Athena? Oh, when she had the moment. Doing everything. I'm like, yeah, what time is it? Where y'all want to go? Y'all got something that's like pressing, like, ooh, I want to say this. Anything on your mind, on your heart?
effective communication and
There we go.
co-parenting.
Let's do that.
Your
Let's go
whole
there.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yes.
That's good, because I know that's what an issue that some people have been inboxing me about. Oh, I gotta shout out Chris Crane. I've been playing his music. Ain't said nothing about it. Oh, let me move it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You said the woman. Can you announce my church block party?
Yes.
It's at Old Mount Zion at 12 o'clock.
Yes. Can I toss it to you? Because I probably
Yeah.
don't remember. Okay. Because I'll be like in Mount Zion and. Yay. Y'all see that? Donate to DeMarcoForCongress.com. I approve this message. Good dude. 30 seconds, y'all. Y'all feel me? It's hot. What we doing?
That last segment was fire.
Yes.
Trump is bomb for real. And we are back. You guys are locked live to Saved and the City each and every Wednesday right here on 101.3 FM WKJJ WPJQ with your girl Iberia. It's going down. Oh my God, Charlene Moore. How about that? And she did, like, the thing is, she is like that all the time. It's not just, that wasn't the radio put on, like, no matter where she is sold out for what she does, and I love people like that. So shout out to her and all my Milwaukee treasures from the past. And of course, again, church announcements. If you guys have a community events and happenings, make sure you send them to me at savedandthecitymke.com. What? No, at gmail.com. That's not right. savedandthecitymke@gmail.com. I missed a whole chunk right there. And so, keep it in that vein. There's one more announcement that I failed to mention. So I'm gonna toss it to Montreal, who's still rocking with me this morning. What's going on at your church this morning?
Man, listen,
Or soon?
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
12 o'clock.
That was
1527
exciting.
North Astor. It's going down Old Mount Zion in Jerusalem. I've been going to this church for about a year now. I call it Church for Smart People. But the actual mission statement is a practical word with powerful worship.
Wow.
So come out this Saturday, kick it with us. It's a family affair. It's going to be food, activities, everything like that. And if you decide to come back for an hour of power, this Sunday, 10 a.m., 1527 North Astor.
Oh my God, let's do it. Let's do it. And then also, while we're about to finish up this last segment, Woody Kane said, Montreal in the house, give me it's a word up challenge. I want to give you guys a prize. So make sure that you give me a scripture as it pertains to wisdom. as it pertains to direction, because that's really what we need when we're trying to figure out how we're dating with children or just in our life in general. So come up with a scripture, and I'll announce it at the end of the show. Now, while we were off air, Montreal had shared something. He said, let's talk about effective parenting, or what did you say?
Just effective communication and coaching.
Jump in, because I'm not a parent.
So before I hopped on this show and talked about parenting,
yes.
I went and talked to my son's mother,
wow,
right, to make sure that she was cool. I even extended an invitation, right, and she said, I know you'll represent us well. The biggest thing is just being transparent, really being upfront. Taking a couple extra minutes. I have the privilege and the honor every Sunday when I pick up my son and just chop it up with her. If it's 5 minutes, if it's 20 minutes, we touch bases. What's going on in the week? What's going on in your household? How can we have something similar? What books is he reading? How long is he reading? You know what I mean? So being in a place where, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, you're just being transparent and you're letting them know it's a team. We use something where, when the waters can get a little muddy, we always say hashtag Team MJ. And then that brings it back. It says it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about him.
Yeah. But was it always that way?
No, absolutely not.
Let's talk about, because everybody want to talk about the sugar.
Come on, man.
But really, there's a work to that, and there's some people who really don't see eye to eye, and you trying to be transparent and real.
I'll talk about the fire.
Okay, you can jump in on fire.
Me and my children's father, well, they both have the same father. We're just getting to that point, but it took court. It took so many years. His oldest Trell will be 13 soon, and my youngest will be 10 next month. And it took years to get to that point. It's like, just because you're not in a relationship or it went sour between you two does not mean that communication stops, that effective parenting stops.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean any of that. We are both responsible for the
lives of
that child or
right.
who you birth.
I wish people knew that for real.
So to get to that point where you are, oh my.
And people will use the child against you.
Yes. But so many, and women, we are guilty at times too, because women do that.
There's a lot of bitterness.
Yeah. Either children choose not to, dads choose not to be around for whatever reason it may be. But as women, we have to take responsibility for some of that, because it's like, that pinpoint. Well, you can't see your child if this, or you can't do this if this, or I need this, and it's like, nah, that's not how this goes.
Yeah.
Well, that's not how any of this works.
Right.
That's not how it goes.
Right. Go ahead.
This is, I would say with my son being 8 August 12th, this is our second year of tranquility, right? So it hasn't always been this way. It took a lot of growth, and honestly, it wasn't her. It was me. Wow. I had to think of who she was, right? And so once I got to a place, even dating now, one of the first weird questions I ask a woman is, if we were a tribe and there was no money, what would you do? Yeah. That question alone can tell you a lot. I always say I would be a blacksmith, and then I'll wait for their response.
Yeah.
I realized that my son's mother, she would be an OG. She would be a wise counsel. She would be an elder. And once I started thinking like that, even if we decided what school he's going to go to, I stopped fighting my opinion versus her opinion.
Right.
I started listening to why is her opinion that way. Once I changed, everything went smooth.
Wow. That's huge. Okay, and you guys are kind of sharing from the perspective of, if people are potentially dating you. I know we talked about that, but how about when it's on the other side? Because, we're dealing with you guys, but also, obviously, I know that the mother of your child is married, and then I don't know what the status is of the father of your child
with someone else.
So, how does that work? We don't have to go into the the details and certain things if you don't want to, but like that's my part. I think I would have an issue with. Like, I'm not releasing my baby. Who are you? Like, Is
it still Transparent Wednesday?
It's transparent every day for me.
Y'all ready?
Go
ahead. It's about to get real.
Okay.
This past Sunday, I sent my son on a mission. I'm like, hey man, there's a bottle on the curb. This is your neighborhood. His mom and stepdad just got a beautiful brand new house. I'm like, look, pick this bottle up, take it in the house, throw it away. What I was really trying to do was get some space to talk, right?
Okay.
And so as soon as he left, I said, I'm so excited. She said, what's going on? I said, I had a hot date. I told her about it, right? And so I started going into detail, and I'm being more specific. You have to find the friendship that you had prior, because you're no longer enemies. You're no longer really responsible for each other, right? So when you get into
they on the good end of the spectrum.
No,
this is where you got.
It was we did all of that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
There was some
yeah.
blood, sweat, and tears. And what really happened was, men, you out there, grow up.
Woo,
It's
you
not
said
just
it.
child support. You know what I mean?
Woo,
It's your
there you
attitude.
go. That's
You
good.
know what
Go
I mean?
there.
Like,
Go there. Go there.
You gotta grow up mentally. You gotta
Oh,
invest in
dude.
yourself. So it's like, it's too many self-help books and pastors and other stuff for you to not take that stuff into heart. And for me, it wasn't she's bad and I'm good, or I'm good and she's bad. It's just, why are we fighting each other? You know, and every time I took a step back, so did she. If we're meant to lead, why are we acting like they gotta do what we want them to do?
True.
We gotta
True.
lead from the
True.
front. So
Wow.
Well, Montreal has the good side of things, and I'm transparent Wednesday. Let's be
Yes.
very
Let's
transparent.
be
And I was
transparent,
for the
man.
first time, I think a little while ago, when I had my court date, because I was hurt. So am I a perfect
No,
woman?
the court date
I
was
am
for.
not. Girl, let me tell
Okay.
you. So
I'll be liking the details. Go
My
ahead.
children are fathered by the same man
Yes.
and whatnot. We had a verbal agreement. As long as I'm working, I don't ask that man for nothing. I'm not the one that, like, you can't see your kids, you can't do this. I don't believe children should have cell phones, but my children have a cell phone because he wasn't contacting me, but I wanted to make that, that bridge so that he can still contact them, right? So it came to the point where I was unemployed. So I'm like, okay, can we get back to that agreement that you made?
Right.
My pride was so high. The only thing I've ever accepted from the state was food share. I never filed for the W-2, any of that, because I was like, I ain't going down there. You need your kids, you help father them, you need to help me with them. He was like, put me on child support. So this was two years ago. I went down there, I put him on child support.
Yeah.
When the judge gave me what the initial for both children or what, he was like, So he went to file for custody to try to take the children from me. Mind you, they have not been in his household since my youngest
That's why it
was
is so scary.
like 6 months.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. He is a great father with what he knows. He's not a man of God. I was young at that time when I was dating him. We are two different people. I was a different person at that time. All the blame is not on him, but I can't expect him to be the father that I want him to be because he's not there. So once I got in that mind frame and, okay, God, I need you to do a work in him and transfer him and build him into the man that you created him to be, and stop fighting with him and arguing with him because he's not doing what I expect him to do as a father, because that was that tension as well. But this man took me to court. Everything, he didn't make anything. Back to those situations. Your children's mother's with a husband, pretty sure great influence. This man dated a woman who he's dating right now who would belittle my children.
See, this is what I don't have time for. This is what I never have time for.
We went to pick them up. She shot in the air at us with
Wait,
my children. But you are
shot,
girl. Yes.
What you mean, with a gun?
With pow, pow, bang, bang.
What was that?
Exactly.
For what?
But this is my thing. You are trying to take my children from a home that is structured, where we have quality time. You work 24/7. You're always out of the house. And if it was with a woman that knew or cared for my children and had the best interest for my children, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But don't try to take full custody. Can you start with a weekend visit? Can you start with proving that you can even take care of them outside of finances? And as parents, that's not the only thing that matters.
You can get custody, right?
Girl, no.
Okay, praise him, because we got 5 minutes. I was going to lose my life. Okay, I was like, what we got to do?
And I was stressed because I never had been through that before. So in my mind, I'm thinking I wasn't working. I'm like, oh Lord, I ain't got no job. No one knew what I was going through because God is that great. I don't show what I go through. So no one knew what I was going through, but I'm like, oh Lord, I'm getting contracts through NPS schools, through organizations.
I'm going to throw one more question in real quick. How do you not badmouth the situation, like, to your kids and that type of,
And I never did. And thank God, it wasn't me.
Wow.
The old Dominique,
yes,
girl. Now I did badmouth him a lot. It just wasn't in front of his children. So I ain't holier than thou now.
Right.
I just know
That's
that
good.
I don't want to paint the picture of who their father is. I want them to see that for themselves. That's not my job or my responsibility.
Right.
And who he is to me is not who he is to them. Because my oldest loves him, and you can't say nothing wrong about his dad. So I wouldn't want to paint that picture. That's not my job.
No, I get that.
He'll show that on his own.
Oh my goodness, this is not every time we get to this point, I'm like, oh my, and then seriously, it's really not enough time. Why don't y'all give some final thoughts? And tell folk how they can get connected to you and all your amazingness.
Man, inboxing. I got a lot of brothers that reach out. I mean, women, men, I get inboxes all the time. You know, I volunteer, I work with young people, I work with some single moms now. And then like new fathers. New fathers are constantly reaching out, asking me how do I balance it out. I will tell you this, have a good work-life balance. Make sure that you have some dedicated time, right? Because we expect our children to understand. The way I got to Sunday was my son had to understand for too long. If he saw me going like this at 4:30 in the afternoon, he said, Dad, you're not working hard enough, we're not going to make it to the park. So I had to put those days aside and say, hey, this is that time just for you where we get to connect. Whether you're a blended family or not, still have that one-on-one time. Just because you get into a relationship doesn't mean now it's a community moment. You should have both, but still have that just that one-on-one time. And my brother Khalil Coleman, he told me this. He said, kiss your son and tell him you love him every day. That's important, right? Kiss your children, tell them you love them every day, no matter how old they get until it gets really weird for them. But still do it anyway. And then the last thing, I do this thing where maybe once or twice a week, I ask my son, have I hurt your feelings?
Yes.
Is there anything that I could do better that you would like to see? So my name is Montreal Kane, www.montrealkane.us.
Just that.
Connected.
Oh my God, I'm going to give you guys just a quick, the Kingdom Solution. You guys know the premise of Saving the City is Kingdom Solutions for real world issues, and basically that's a solution that can't be tainted with because it's the Word of God. So what does the Lord say about wisdom, about direction? And so that's what dropped in my spirit this morning as I was thinking about the show was wisdom. Wisdom, it just kept ringing in my mind. And James 1:5 says, but if any of you lack wisdom, and that's direction, what do I do? How do I date? What do I do? He says, let him ask God, who gives to all generously without reproach. So you will have answers generously. Whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, it will be given to you. That's the word. And that's what it says. So I will make sure that I share the Kingdom Solution in our group so you guys can stay connected and just really get in your word. Thank you to each of my guests. Dominique Primus.
That's all right.
Dominique. Primus, yes. Montreal Kane and Charlene Moore, and of course to my sponsor Mima's Gourmet Delights, and to each of you, and also shout out to Mima again. Her website is www.mymimas.com. Be sure to follow me on social media to stay connected to all things Saving the City. I'll share these two, their information in the group so you can stay connected to them. And until next week, be encouraged.
Have a good one.